What's up? What's up? What's up, New York? What's up? What's going on? What's poppin'? How's everybody? Everything is everything. Hopefully everybody's chilling, tuning in. You already know what this is. It's on the logout, man. I just popped out real quick to see what's up and say what's up to the peoples. You heard? Facts. What's up with the chat though? What's up with the chat though? What's up with the chat though? What's up with it? What's up with it? We gotta clear the page up or what? There we go. Here we go. Here we go. What up? What up? What up? What up? Warpath, you already know. We in the building, man. Salute everybody, you heard? Salute everybody that tunes in. Kanye West. So I hear that they raised. So a lot of people, real brief, they say, I heard somebody tell someone like, yo, why you got a mask on if you in the house? Well, hello, my guy. People walk into people's houses and it's still out there, B. That's like somebody said, boy, why you got a coat on? Like someone always has something to say, right? Like, bro, because it's cold. Hello, and I just came from outside. Kanye West raises $1 million for DMX family, right? Boom. My whole thing about that is this, bro. I hope and pray, right, that he raised $1 million and that whoever got that bread, like they were still talking to DMX. Because oftentimes you pass away and your family stay with the bread and you wasn't even talking to that part of the family. Like, it's crazy. Look, bro, if I pass away, don't give my family jack. Facts. I'd rather you give it to my dog. On God. Give it to my chihuahua. Yo, boy, you too much, bro. But it's facts, B. You got to give it to the chihuahua. You already know what you tuned into. This is on the logout, man. Tomorrow, I came in to say a little bit of how I feel about the situation with Kanye West raising $1 million for DMX. And also to tell y'all about some new content we got coming up tomorrow. And it's something that's dear to me. This content that I made, and if you want to see more of it tomorrow, just make sure you hit the comment section, like, right? And then you hit a like or a dislike, right? Because we can't tell you what to do over here, but more than likely, we want you to do that over there. See that little blue pillow over there? Do what that do. And then do what the red thing do, you heard? Gang, you already know without the gangbang, you got options though. So, with that being said, I'm going to take this down right now, right? Because I need it to get a little cold. So, give me 1 second, but you're going to see exactly what's going on back here. Boop. Right? We're going to make sure you see all that while it's happening. That's very nice of him. Yeah, that was very cool of him, bro. I give it to him with that one, bro. Facts. My bad, I had to take off the T-tops on my Buick Regal, you heard? Back in the day things, you heard? They don't know about that, though, you heard? Facts. So, yeah, that was very cool of him, you heard? You already know what this is on the Logout fan for life. We in the building. So, I think that was very cool of him, although he had that $1 million himself, you heard? That's definitely a fact. But look, you can't get mad while other people around the world are taking their time out to disrespect DMX or that he used to get high or what have you, right? So what, man? A lot of people get high. And oftentimes there's some people that drink alcohol and they feel like they not getting high. People smoke weed and feel like they not getting high. My dude, it's a mood altering substance. What part of the world you're in? Like, which part you don't understand? You feel me? Like, you're bugging out. At one point, all these things were illegal. They became legal and it became okay. And it's a problem. It's the number one killer in this world, which leads me to this. I had an opportunity to go to the cemetery on Sunday, right? And I ain't been there in like a little while, like probably a few months, probably even close to a year, or it feels like a year. So I went with the peoples, right? And it just puts you to think, because a lot of us don't live our life regularly, like regular human beings, right? And then when you hear other people say like, yo, I just bought that dirt, that spot there. You get Scooby-Doo, right? Like, Like what? You serious? And they spending thousands of dollars and you still alive. But they preparing themselves for the one and only thing that you can't change. Right? We already know. With all respects to everybody, HIV, AIDS, and you could live pretty long with that now, right? Thank God they did something for that, right? And my respects goes throughout to everybody that has that. God bless you all. Because I have family members that carry that, and God bless them. But they were spending their money on sites, like on grave sites, like preparing, like this is where we're gonna go. This is where me and my girl is gonna go. You feel me? This is where me and my wife is gonna go. The rest of the family's here. And we don't think about that. So when you pass away, you leave other people with that burden of reaching out for the money. Because even if you got life insurance or whatever, like all that don't happen like right away. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of paperwork. You feel me? So people are scrambling and running around, and how they gonna get money to lock out and bury you? So we just cause havoc. We take. And even in death, some of us are taken because we didn't leave nothing to bury us. It's something to think about, because one thing is for sure and two things is for certain, homie, is that we all gonna die. When? Now, that's the question, right? Some of us faster than others. On the other note, the dude gets sentenced, right? This dude, what's his name? That cop, right? From Minneapolis. And I was watching a YouTuber say like some lady in Congress was like, if he don't get found guilty, the protesters, you need to rattle, like make noise. It's not going to be a regular protest. So in other words, he took it like, he said like, those were like undercover threats, like you persuading people to have a guilty verdict. And he said he was with the guilty verdict. Of course, like you would want to be. He's a white dude, right? I forget his name, but he's a YouTuber, and he's what other people that don't know about YouTube would consider a big YouTuber because his subscriber count is up. That type of situation. But it does not mean that. You could be a big YouTuber and just have 500 subscribers. Facts. So don't let anyone deter you from any dreams, hopes, and aspirations that you have on doing anything online. This is facts. Subscriber count do not equal watch time, do not equal views, do not equal money. With all respects to subscribers, I love you guys. And by the way, hit subscribe if you haven't, But I'm just telling the people that, oftentimes it could be like, what's the proper word? Like it could push somebody back if they trying to make content and they be like, damn, but my subs ain't moving, and it discourages a lot of people and it makes some people not even want to start the process Like, what are the odds of people subscribing to what I have to say? I got news for you. And I said this on previous videos if you watch them to the end. Not just a little bit and get mad if I say something you don't like or I'm being a goofy, right? Because we got to have a sense of humor. Because all my life I spend it like, what up? I'm Warpath. You know, I caught wrinkles on my head. So we trying to do things different, right? And the reality of it is that I'm a good dude if you get to know me. But when you people that don't know me, I'll be like, so they be like, son think he all that. You understand? But I don't know you, Duke. So why would I be playing with you? And especially in certain environments that we in. But when it comes to YouTube and these platforms, like, there's no need to come on here acting tough, Poppy. For who? For who? For a screen? Because then when dudes get caught up, it's like, yo, I was only playing. I was trolling, right? And a lot of people don't understand I was only playing or I was trolling. They don't want to understand it, Joey. Let's get to it, right? So, I said this also, like, a lot of times those things play in my head because I know there's people that want to make content. I know there's people that got certain beautiful stories, a lot of great content, a lot of great things to give to the world. But just know that every time that you don't do it, right, there's millions of hours being uploaded to YouTube on a daily basis. And you just killing time that you could be doing something with yourself. It's everything is gonna work in life as long as you put in the work, right? But when it becomes work, is that it doesn't work. So you gotta have fun with it. It gotta be something that you enjoy doing, right? And if 5,000 people get to watch your video, and 2,000 or 1,000 or even 400 like you, that's the 400 you worry about. The rest was not going to contribute nothing to you, to your cause, to your movement. They didn't want to hear you. From the minute they saw you, they hated, they judged you. Because we spend a lot of our lives judging others that we've never met, that we don't even know. Why do we do this? I'm still trying to figure it out. You know why? Because I'm just like you. I do it too. From time to time. I try not to do it so much now because I try to be like, that wouldn't be cool for you to be doing that. You know, it's like you damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's like with saying anything, right? Online. It's like some people feel like you could just come online and say whatever you want. Yeah, you can probably. Besides the fact that the tube could just go boop and shut you off at any time. And if you're just on YouTube, you're done. And the reality of it is that you're on a free site. They don't have to explain nothing to you. You was on here for free without paying a fee. Although some people pay a fee. Yes, some people do pay a fee. Yeah, but the most important thing is that you're happy. And if that's going to work for you and that's going to keep you out of trouble, then so be it. One of the most beautiful things that I've been seeing throughout these past years and past a decade that I've been doing online content and all that, on and off because of my incarcerations, is that more and more people started coming out of prison and institutions. And when people used to say, like, yo, real gangsters don't go online and tell their story, more and more it started becoming like the thing, you know? So I don't understand when somebody be like, yo, bro, whatever, like, oh, they super hate on the dude. I look at it like, bro, I'm happy for him. He could be outside robbing somebody, putting a gun in somebody's mouth. I could be doing that because that's what I used to do. Or I could be out selling drugs because that's what I used to do. Or I could be out doing drugs because that's what I used to do from time to time, right? Being in the street late at night only brings problems, right? I'm not saying I never do it. I'm saying I'm learning how to modify this situation. And I learned to know went to say like, you know what? Yo, I'm out, son. Yo, what up? I'm out. You mad? Now I'm out. And then boom, you hear like, yo, son, as soon as you left, they raided. What? Facts. That happen a lot of times. So, whatever you into and whatever you want to do in life could be your lifesaver on numerous occasions. Facts. So if you ever thought about making content, what you got to do is just do it. You already know on Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4, and REK is the channel where I show how to grow online and all that. I put my own the way I built my own computer from scratch there, and I'm putting more content there tomorrow. I have a lot of content for that, but I've been trying to get back with this On The Lockout thing and my iHeartRadio and all that. So it's a lot, because I run about 5 channels on my own. So I'm trying to get back to them where it's being a consistent situation. So maybe you just want to start off with one because the overload could be crazy. So when you do something for your passion and your living, and it's something that you love to do, but you're only doing that, like that is your job and it's fun to you because you love to do it, how could you lose? How could you lose? Like I put in my head, like, bro, I gotta do this. I gotta win. It's a must. Because if I don't, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna repeat that because you might not understand what I'm saying. There's no other way. Certain things that I choose to do today, they have to work. Legitimately, things, they have to work. Because if not, I am gonna die. Because I already been on a deathbed. I've been in a few comas. I had tubes down my throat. They tried to kill me on numerous occasions. And for some reason, whatever higher power is up there, he has me here. Still. When all my friends around me are dying, getting shot, dying off of whatever drugs they doing, the ones that are good dudes are getting shot for no reason, all types of situations going on, Warpath is still here. And just right before I got live, I was watching Sandman from Bad Company, the blood dude that was one of my best friends out when I was on Southside Jamaica, Queens. We got locked up together. We hustled together. All along, he was effing with Jim Jones, Bird Gang, and all that. He's in their music. I did a tribute to him. I took it down, I think, on Golden Culture because they were giving me a hard time because it's the video with him with all the guns on it, with the beams and all that. But when I did the Maserati, the FO tribute to Fox, I also did Sandman's because I knew them both. Sandman was originally from Brooklyn, Albany Projects, but spent a lot of time in Jamaica, Queens. And I had that great opportunity of meeting him. He was one of them, to me, one of them good bloods. Like, you know how some people be like, bro, I never met a good blood. I used to always be like that too, for real. So I started meeting like a few that was, and even in the prison system and on Rikers, there was some good ones. Like I told y'all the story before. I ran across a lot of them. Even when I ran by Disco in them, it was a thing like, yo, what up, what's popping? It wasn't no drama. And like I said before, if I'm not mistaken, it was a time when Disco was in the building and he was running around the hallways with Sandman. I could be wrong, but when Sandman came up to my house, I think Disco was with him. And I was saying it that day just like bigging him up with respect, right? As a man, not as nothing else, not rioting because of everything that's happening, which I got nothing to do with, but just what I knew. When he was on the island, he was the man on that side. Facts all the time that I was there, and he was there. Facts. So I could say that. Because someone had asked me, and I said, I ain't got nothing wrong to say. Plus, if I do, I'm not the type of dude to be on the tube or none of that, talking too crazy about dudes. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the YouTube police. Unless I'm catching wreck with somebody, and I'm doing it, like, with somebody that I know like that, like, then it's a different story. But just to start with somebody for no reason, like for it to be my come up, I don't do it. Like now, if I see somebody doing something wrong that bothers me, I'll give my opinion, like I did with Charleston White. And plus, I got another video for him, which he commented on the video, and he put like laugh out loud. It shows where his brain and his head is at, because I was giving him kind of sort of an advice, like, my dude, you could think it's funny all you want, but online, with no glorification, no disrespect to nobody, just giving my opinion and my fact. I seen comedians get popped, pop, like, oh, you thought it was funny? Because of what they do online, because these videos you cannot delete. Don't matter what you do, somebody got them and is out there. I don't know. But you don't necessarily have to pop your channel off like that. There's different ways of doing it. So tomorrow, we got that coming up with it's a cool one, because actually I'm going to tell y'all which one it is, right? It's a video breakdown, like a sort of reaction type of thing. And it's of Abner from 60 Days In. Now, Abner is somebody that I grew up around. Facts. I was thinking, yo, this dude right here, pardon me with your last name, eBayer, my dude, you're right. When you say he's going to come back to trial on appeal, facts. Facts. You know why? Because of exactly what you said and what the people were saying. That's a fact. So I was going to say that, but sometimes I don't want to stir things up too crazy and dudes be like, come on, boy, like if I'm on his side, I'm never on his side, right? But all that in any other case is terms for an appeal. Facts. And I know that for a fact. I've been on previous trials myself. I've beat a lot of trials myself. You can look it up. Use public info, my G. Facts. I'm not the type of dude to be like, here's my paperwork. I don't need to prove nothing to nobody. I don't look for validation from no other street dude or nothing like that. You heard? Facts. I never do that. I've never done that. I never had to do it. I never will do it. You feel me? Facts. So anyway, with that being said, I was thinking the same thing you said. You're 100% with that one. So Abner, 60 Days In, is somebody I grew up with. He grew up on my block on 44th Street and 4th Avenue, Sunset Park. So looks are deceiving, right? I did it a little rushed because I was anxious to do it and get it over with. But because I wanted to get to the good parts, because somebody told me the good parts are towards the end. I never saw it. I saw bits and pieces of it. He just came down to see me not too long ago in his car. And we went to my neighborhood, Sunset, and was bugging out with some of our friends. And my boy was like, yo, you got to give Warpath some of that PC from the book because he's advertising it more than you. Like, they had jokes. And it was cool. And he came down here to tell me, yo, you have a testimony. The Lord needs you, you know. And me, at that time, which was almost a year or so, probably more, way more, probably a year and some change ago. And the devil was still had like a super grip of me. Not super grip, but a little like, you know, more in the streets than out. Like I still got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm going to keep it 100, but I got more out than in. You know, I'm working on it. And I was looking at him like, my dude, you serious, bro? You know, I was looking at him like what he was doing was wrong. Like that wasn't king shit, right? Or whatever. In reality, it's real king shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doing what real men do, you know? And if that's going to work for him, it's what works for him. But I was also invited to do them shows, and I said no. I turned them down because I felt that them shows, you got to go on there telling. And I was like, that's not going to work for me, buddy. But I was told that he didn't tell him the shows. So you're going to see the reaction tomorrow. It should be up for 8:30 in the morning. It'll be up there, boom, with Abner. And if you guys like it and I get enough views and comments on it, I'll do a part 2 to it. If not, I'll leave it alone. But I wanted to get to the good parts because I did it all from the beginning. And I spend a lot of time talking about like how it was with me and him. instead of just talking about what was in the video, because I saw a little bit after and I felt it, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna put it up anyway. You know, it came out the way it needed to come out. I'm not a dude that be like cutting out parts and all that too much. If you see a little editing, it's because I missaid a word or mispronounced it, and that's the only thing I would take out for 1 second. Other than that, I don't regret nothing. I say most of the time I don't go back and watch nothing I did until somebody says, yo, that was mad funny, and I wasn't even intentionally trying to be funny. That's the way I actually am when I talk facts. Give me 1 second. I gotta. As a matter of fact, I could check the temperatures right here on my graphics card and make sure everything is good. Because I'm streaming on my graphics card. Yeah, well, it's good. CPU at 21%. Graphics at 33 Celsius, 20%. All right, we're doing great. Memory, all right. Ethernet cable is popping. Everything good. All right, we out of here. Thank you. So, yeah, you got to know what you're streaming and how you're doing it, you heard? So, yeah, man, Kanye West leaves $1 million, raises $1 million for DMX. How you guys feel about that? Leave it in the chat, bro. What's up, everybody? Ernesto, what's up, man? God bless you, man. How you been, bro? Everything been good with you, man? Hopefully you feel better. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to give you some attention with that, man. It's just, you know, at times I feel people need their space. I figure you guys get the paperwork together and all that. And I'll definitely give you a ring tomorrow morning, bro. Facts. As a matter of fact, I'll hit you up tomorrow. Yeah, definitely tomorrow. But once I'm up early, bro. Yeah, kid, that's a fact. Typical fantasy. That's I don't get it, bro. So they were talking about how that dude is gonna be living when he's in the prison system, right? Like, is he gonna be able just to walk around? Is he gonna go to PC? What's gonna happen with him? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with him right about now. I'm gonna tell you what I know is gonna happen with him as a fact. Not maybe, not whatever, it's facts. One second. So, we got to put on the podcasting gear for this, bro, because this is where it gets a little complicated. Now, he's going to go through. I would want to think that what's going to happen to him, first of all, mind you, Duke said in the video that I was watching from the YouTuber that, as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you his name right now. I think he said like something like, that he's going to be in PC and all that, which that's a definite. He's definitely going to be in PC. But he also stated that he grew up in New York and that in New York, he didn't see racism like that. And I didn't get that part. That part left me stuck. Because I lived in New York all my life. And that's all I seen. Facts. Even the prison system, the jail system. And if he did bids like he said he did, bro, are you kidding me? You didn't see racism in New York. Are you bugging? It's live and well, bro, every day. On all angles, not just towards blacks, towards Hispanics, towards blacks against Hispanics, white against everybody don't like each other in New York. It be like that. Now that it's less than a lot of other places, of course. But it's hard body. And it's worse because New Yorkers got a crazy attitude and they be clashing. Which leads me, I don't know why. Today I've been thinking about this so much, bro. And I talked about it one time. And I'm going to get back to this. One day I was walking on Nostrand, right? Because I used to go to Nostrand a lot. I used to go like to Gates and Nostrand, right? Clifton, right? Kosciuszko, Marcy Projects, that area. I used to get off on the A on Nostrand, right? And it was a morning, bro, that I'll never forget, bro. It was wild, my dude. Check what happens. I'm walking. It's early in the morning, bro. And this dark-skinned brother tells a Spanish dude, he looked Puerto Rican. He's like, yo, bro, you got a cigarette? So the Puerto Rican dude says, nah, bro. I just got this one, and like showed him the clip, right? But I said this story a long time ago. I seen the dude gripping the razor, but he had it like jumping in his hand. But if you've been around, I'm going to show you personally. Now, this is for educational purposes only. Now, check it. This is the razor, right? This is my red one. Facts. You already know this one. Gang, fiberglass. But it's going to probably hurt more than this one. So, as he's walking, I could see something in his hand, and it's the razor. But if you've been around, you know this grip, this symbol, hard. Even if you don't see the razor and you see my hand like this, whether it's down or whatever, you could be like, he's holding a razor. He got the rid at shit in his hit hand, and he about to hit something. And you could tell by the way a dude holds the rid at shit that he knows how to boop, infirmary something, right? So this dude had it in his hand like this, but he was jumping it. Like, right now, in my hand, is jumping. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. And I'm figuring that from him holding it for so long, it was hot outside. It was getting, you know what I'm saying? Knees, palms are sweaty. Spaghetti. You feel me? Like, it was sweaty. So he was trying to get a grip on it. So he was letting it breathe. 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 You feel me? Like the song. Fabulous, is it? Right? So the kid said, I ain't got a cigarette. The kid started walking. He looked like a big bambalang dude, right? That's like a big for nothing dude, right? So he's a smaller black brother. He's probably a little shorter than me. This dude is big, the Spanish cat. He just ran up beside him. He said, yo, bro, so you ain't got a cigarette? He said, yo, bro, I told you I don't got a cigarette. If you want, I'll give you some of this. Boom. Hold that. Holy snap. So the Puerto Rican kid, he looked pure Puerto Rican to me. And when he talked, he sounded like that. You feel me? And he wasn't Nostrand. It's not a lot of like Mexicans, no disrespect to nobody. It's a lot of like, if anything out there, there's about it that dares even move around Nostrand and all that. Be a Puerto Rican dude most of the time. Or Dominican now, right? Because shout out to Vato and them, they Dominicans that I knew from Clifton and over there. But they blood, Dominican dudes, facts. So me, I used to go to Nostrand Gates and see the twin, Louis, a few of the Bloods I knew, and some of the dudes that was down with Black Flag, Manu's team, facts, which is Kev. And then on the other block, I used to go see Ghost and them. It's a long story. You heard? You already know. Hi, I ain't got to say no more because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. You heard? Gang gang without the gang bang. But I was there for that. Facts. In the building. So, I just don't talk about those stories, which I should stop worrying about that and be like the rest of these YouTubers and, yo, boy, just say it, bro. Because it's going to be lit. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get there. But you can't really be doing that. Like, you got like one, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of my toes is in and 9 of them is still in the town, you know? It's not going to work, B. Gang, gang. But these dudes do it, though. But the transition has been a little hard for me. And little by little, I've been trying to adapt to it, you heard? But we made it this far, still trying to keep the code, you heard? And stuff like that. But, yeah. So he started ripping him. The Spanish kid trying to fight back, like, oh, snap. But then the Spanish, oh, he cut me. He grabbed the phone. He started running. Like me, off impulse, I'm going to keep it real. I started trying to go after Duke, like, hold up. But something, and it wasn't out of fear. Because I've never been afraid of somebody getting cut. I always jumped in like, boom, what up? Like, you feel me? Or pulled out mines and got. But when I seen Duke took off, like, pew, and was like, running and jogging and trying to call on the phone his peoples and all that. With all respect to him, if you ever see this, I thought real quick, like, you know what? I gotta stop jumping in for dudes that ain't doing nothing for themselves. But I just felt so bad. It reminded me of a lot of things that I seen on Rikers Island with the abuse towards the Latinos for no apparent reason, right? But that kid was looking for somebody that morning to cut. He had a bad morning, a bad night, he broke night, or he was one of those dudes that just walked around the earth putting work on Latinos. There's people like that, vice versa, on both sides, right? And it's ugly and it's sad, right? But it never left my mind. And then I try to live my life like, yo, War, whatever you do, don't let that be the reason why you start disliking everybody that comes from there. Because it could happen, and it's happened to a lot of us, and I've seen some of my people feel that way. And up to a certain point, I felt that way. When I started going to the island a lot. And I wasn't until I started being around other people like really hard that I was like, nah, they good people. Then I had nieces and nephews that came from there, right? And I say all that to say that everybody's not the same. So we can't go on in life blaming a group of people for what a few individuals might have done to you, no matter what group they're in. Because I know people that their brother got murked, boom, by a king. And now they hate all kings, and it's death to all of y'all. And they fighting with all of them. Well, all of them didn't do that to your brother. They don't even know each other. So it's like kind of ignorant. And I just don't get that. And I got a friend like that same situation happened with. And I got love for them. And they was going around the island, and every king that they ran into, they was popping off on. You feel me? And one time I ran into him in the hallway and I said this story, and he said, "What up, oh?" And he called me what they used to call me in my neighborhood, which was AB was AB, I was OB, and there was a JB, and it went on like that, a whole bunch of B's, right? So, like 2 or 3 letter names, right? At the end of the few years, I added an E at the end, and I used to write that as graffiti, OBE. I'm nice with that, by the way. I got a few old works that I'm going to start putting up. I put them up on my Instagrams. So if you follow me on Instagram, on the lockout, you see it, right? So he said, "What's up?" to me in the hallway on the island. And I put my hand like, "What up?" Boom. And he was like, "Yo, oh, come on, bro. I ain't going to do that to you." I'm like, "Nah, I heard you getting crazy on the peoples." And he started laughing. He was like, "Nigga, give me a hug, bro." I was like, "Oh, my God." I was hugging him like, "Hello." Like getting ready to, you heard? But yeah, it was one of those situations. Now the kid that all that happened with, he's home, and they have their own issues. Like, you know what? One thing, and shout out to them, man. And rest in peace to their brother. I knew them when they was young. I know their whole family. I know the dude, the situation, right? And I just think there's nothing we could do about it. But I can't say that I wouldn't do the same thing because that didn't happen to my brother. So I don't know what that is. It happened to my brothers that was in the same gang or nation that I was in, but it didn't happen to my blood, and things like that, and their blood was young. They were both young. So I say all that to say, and this is no disrespect to nobody. It's just like, oftentimes a lot of my dudes, even me, I did things in the past, and certain places I just don't go by, not because you're scared. It's never scared because they know exactly where you at. You know exactly where. It's just like, why would I put myself there if I stuck homeboy up there with no mask? I never used a mask. Like, why would I go there? Why would I bring my people through there? If anything, if I'm walking with somebody, I'll be like, "Yo, let's go through here." Why I want to go through here? I straight up tell you, like, "Yo, bro, I stuck somebody up on that block in 1998 or in 2007, 2021. And I won't even, no, yes, I am. Anyway, entertainment purposes. So whatever the case may be, I let the person know. because I'm not trying to jeopardize you or get you caught up in my stupidity or in something that you didn't enjoy that, Brad. You feel me? So for you to get popped off of my ignorance, I'm trying to put you on point. Now, if you still want to go, let's go. Cause I ain't scared. If you with it, I'm with it. Let's get it. Right? But sometimes you can't just put yourself in a situation and in the same neighborhoods where you caught a body at. Like it's crazy. Like what you think is gonna happen. So avoiding people, places, and things when it's gonna harm you, or it could send you back to prison, or if not, in a tomb. And if you still trying to go there, then that's a problem. But some people, they only feel, they trying to go back to their hood. Their whole family's there. So I understand that too. But it becomes a problem when you hanging out. In areas where that still happen, the people's families around, it's always gonna pop. That's never gonna end until somebody else gets hurt. And that's just the sad truth, man. And those are things that I was just thinking about today because they play a role in my life, or at one point or another I spoke to somebody about it, or I know these people personally. I do my best never to tell nobody else's story, facts, or what somebody else been through. I don't know. I could tell you what I've been through. It's a whole lot. My life has been more than a movie. And every day something new happens, a new adventure, right? I'm an exciting type of character, you heard? Facts. Which I got a lot of things to get into. We're going to be popping it off on Golden Culture. It's going to be lit. Golden Culture, we're going to take this music thing and all that to another level. We've been doing Golden Culture for years, which is used to be Golden Talk, which I got that too on my Instagram, because I used to have an Instagram called 360 Freestyle. I just went in it today to see if I find the picture with me and Abner. I couldn't find it, so I'm thinking it's in my old Facebook. I'm going to look there, because since then I lost like a million phones, but I posted somewhere to save it. Yeah, and I didn't keep posting it because my head looks kind of weird. Yeah, but yeah. So Abner, 60 days in, tomorrow morning it should be up there. Check it out, man. See what's up, and if you think I should keep making content like that or not. What's up, everybody? You already know we in the building. Shout out to everybody, man. Machete, King Control, what up? What's popping, everybody? Bless up, Guerra. I like that. Face is crazy. What up, Face? You already know, gang without the gangbang. Yo, Notorious Vlog, what up, baby? Se te quiere de gratis. Listen, that's another thing, man. I'm grateful for my peoples, man. The people that anytime in my life I needed something and they came through, that you ain't got to say much. Trust me, man. If anybody's grateful, it's me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You already see what Ward do with his bread. But sometimes you can't. I was telling the Notorious Vlog, I was telling him about that, man, that it's weird how you show people like the things that you done or the things that you're trying to do, and instead of people being happy for you, it's like they hate. They figure like, oh, this dude is more than good. He don't need nothing, and life don't work that way, bro. I do this 24/7. While when I'm not live here, I'm doing something to either learn more online stuff so I could give you the best of war, or whatever. I'm recording, I'm posting on Instagram, I'm doing other content, I'm on Apple Podcasts, I'm everywhere giving you content. And if you follow all them things, then you see it. Which, by the way, tomorrow I got a new episode coming out first on redcircle.com, and then on Spotify within the next hour or so. It'd be on Spotify. Like 3 hours later, it'd be on a few more platforms. Within 24 hours, it'd be on over 100 and something major audio streaming platforms, which is going to be new talks, new podcasting episodes that I got that are not on the tube because they deemed, what you call that? Explicit content. Facts. So when it's deemed explicit content, I do my best not to put it on the tube. I leave it just like for that. You know what I mean? Like if I leave it for Yeah, one of those things there. I hate it, bro. That mat that I got that changes colors, it gives you a hard time. Like the power button, like to press it. You know, but some of these things always come with something wrong with them. And that's one of those things with that. Like to get it on, it gives you it oh hell breaks loose, bro. You see it lit up? It lit up like over here in the corner, in the bottom right here. You see it's green now, and I'm gonna change the color. Now I change to purple. You see it by my finger right here? And now it's like a fake blue. And it's because the lights is on, so I'm gonna shut the lights off real quick so you can check it out. I'm gonna turn the lights back on in a minute, guys. It's just so you can check out the situation over here real quick for those of you that like the show. Yeah. Yeah, bro, it's bugged out. You heard? Dudes are bugged out, bro. Word up, dudes are bugged out, B. Dudes are bugged out, bro. Mm. Let's get it. Speed it up. Whoop. Heartbeat. Heartbeat. Huh? Red, all red, everything. It be lit like that sometimes, you heard? Facts. So I don't even know. You see, like, sometimes you don't even see the colors changing that much, even with the light off, just based that it's so bright, right? So in order for that to look way better, you gotta lower the brightness of the coloration. And that's what's basically happening right there. That's what I see. But I could lower all that, but it's just like a lot of work right now. Like I would have to get off of here and all that. And unless you guys saw it, but like instantly off time right now, I don't see it. I didn't see it changing like the way I was changing it. Unfortunately, hating is the Brooklyn, New York way. Is a damn near our culture. Word to Rob. At least back in the day, we live and we learn, bro. It still is like that though. You're facts. That's a fact though. Hold on, bro. Word. It still is like that. Facts. It looks better like this or brighter when I turn the lights on. How it looks better when it's bright? What you said, it can control. What you said, don't jump out without a parachute. What you talking about? It looks better like this, or when it's brighter, like with this light on. What? What's up? Anyway, bro. Yeah, stay up, bro. I'm about to go to bed because I gotta get up early and get this work in. Facts for the other show and all that. Let me see this one more time, cause oh yeah, now you see, cause the lights are on. So the other way, okay, I get it. Now I gotta hook that up. See, when you turn the lights off, it's like you gotta dim the coloration darker in order for it to show better. But that could all depend on your back camera that you're using. And I have my camera face the other way around, and it's better when it's in another angle. Facts. Still is, but back in the 80s and 90s, it was damn near necessary depending. Facts. Facts. Yo, you already know we in the building, man. I'm about to be out of here and tune in tomorrow. I'm going live early. Probably gonna go live like about 3 o'clock tomorrow. Facts. After I put up that video in the morning, I'm gonna go live like about 3. Love y'all. Y'all already know. On the log out. Very futuristic. You already know that's what's up. Stay up, man. I love y'all. You heard? Facts. Facts. You doing what you gotta do. Anybody hate, they wasting their own energy. Word, facts. I like that. The Notorious Vlog. That's official. I like that. That's a good way of putting it. Fact though. Facts. Stay up, bro. Love.